Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here or you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a comment. I really appreciate the comments that individuals leave on this channel. Also, if you'd like, my email is open. You can email me. The link is in the description below. Today what I'm going to do is a mediumship reading. I'm going to connect with loved ones out there. It's been a little while since I've done a mediumship reading, and I really enjoy connecting with that energy. It's a real peaceful energy where our loved ones are that have crossed over. And we have the Page of Water. It's a new energy. It could, for some of you, it's representing a child, and for others, it's representing somebody that has recently crossed over. Ten of Air. Look at the numbers as I pull these cards, because the numbers could represent something for you. The 10 could be the month of the year that the individual was born, or the month that they passed away, that type of thing. And that Ten of Air definitely means that there's some kind of ending, and the 10 represents complete endings. And some of the loved ones out there, they had a painful ending. Which, now that they've crossed over, they're definitely not in that pain. They went to the light. They were led to the light. And I really think that everybody, all your loved ones are there. We have the Strength card. Number 8. So we have 10, 2, then we've got the 8. I feel like they're sending you their love. They're sending you their love from beyond. They want you to know that they love you. And they're here with you. That happens in these mediumship readings. They're always wanting to tell you that they're there, they're with you. "19 comes out. Again, this is kind of coming from where they're at. They're in a place full of joy and really just a happy area, happy place. So for many of you, those numbers, the 10, the 2, the 8, the 19, they're going to have some kind of significance within your life or their life. Nine of Fire. I feel like they've been kind of reaching out to you for some time now, your loved one. That's a persistent card. It's creativity too. So they're going to use creative ways to try to reach you. And it could be music, it could be different things in the natural environment, birds, butterflies, bees, anything really out there that kind of grabs your attention that seems out of place is oftentimes your loved one trying to come through and trying to connect with you. And again, we have the love card, number 6. And I'm not sure if this is, again, telling you that they love you, or if this is, I kind of feel it's like this is more of an energy of someone that passed, that you were in some kind of relationship with, like a marital relationship, a spouse. I feel like it's more them saying hello. Yeah, I feel like this is a spouse for many of you that is coming through, and quite they're quite the leader. So within the family, they were kind of the leader of the family. Um, they they had lots of great ideas as to different things that you could do. They kind of coordinated things. We have the number 6 again. We've had it here, and now it's coming up again. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely in their date of when they passed. That's 6 for many of you. Again, we have the 10, the 2, the 8, the 19. Some of those numbers up there, the 10, 2, 8, 19, those are reflecting towards the birth, more of the birth. And then I feel like the 6, though, is more of a number that's part of when they passed. Six is a number of growth. And I think it's basically saying what their purpose of coming here was, as well as for them, as well as for you. It was this growth. So the high priestess, number 2, that's about faith, having faith, believing in your intuition. So I think that a lot of you have kind of felt the presence of your loved one, and they're here to confirm that it has been them that's been trying to come through. And I'm not sure exactly how that, each one of these have tried to bring you messages. It's kind of a wide array of different things. It could have been, again, the music thing, or there's many different ways that they could try to reach out. They could also speak through people, and a lot of times children are really good at communicating messages from the other side. They could be a little bit more receptive of those energies. We have this is the 5 of Earth. 5 represents challenges, conflicts, and I feel like down here we're getting into some of the individuals' passings. So some of the individuals that crossed over, they had some ill health. Followed up by the 4 of Earth. We're getting a lot of Earth energy. We've had the 5, we've had the 6, and the 4 here. 4 is a number of stability. And I feel like that's just saying with those individuals that were ill, they're now stable, they're now fine. Their passing brought stability to their existence. 15 is definitely going to mean something for many people out there. And this is signifying another way that some of the individuals passed, and it was addiction related, drugs and alcohol mainly. And for some of them, it might not have seemed like it was actually the drug or the alcohol, but because of other life circumstances happened. But because of those choices, it kind of degraded the health, or it impaired the judgment to lead to this crossing over. That's 0, the Fool. It's a really excited energy. It's when you're on a new path, a new beginning, and I feel like that's just saying that these individuals are on the new path of they're excited, they're happy about their existence, and they're just kind of moving forward in that energy, the Fool energy. The Fool energy is just really full of hope, inspiration, and it's really excited energy. So these individuals might have suffered here on Earth, but they're definitely in a good place now, full of good energy. Then we've got another 10. 10's completion, so it's kind of confirming the reading with these 10s, with the completion energy that's coming through. You know, 10's about, the 10 of Earth is a lot about leaving something behind that's of value, leaving some kind of wealth. So some of the individuals left you something of some kind of material value here on this earth, and it was very important for them. It was very important for them to do this, to work towards it when they're here on this earth. And maybe it's not as important now, of an importance, that they're kind of seeing it, I'm sure, as something different. But when they were here on earth, it makes more sense. It would have felt extremely important to them to leave you something. And I feel like they did, in many cases, leave something behind that is a treasure for you now. It just kind of shows their love that they had for you when they're on this earth. And we got the 5 of Fire. which was the Five of Earth was the first card that we led on the last row there. So now we're leading with this five of fire, and again it's growth. Five is growth, but I feel like this fire energy that's coming through is more of their growth within the spiritual realm, that they're actually growing there as well. We got the number 12. The number 12, and it's the Hangman, number 12. And this is about learning something new. And I was just talking about that they're learning something, with the growth in the spiritual realm. The Hangman is just kind of a time to reflect upon what your life purpose was as you cross over, kind of looking back on your life and how you lived your life and what you learned. And so they're just kind of, I think many of these are just kind of soaking up what they learned here on Earth, and they're just taking that little bit of break from that, from the earthly realm, and pondering on everything they did. Eight's a number of change. Again, we're getting the fire energy down here. Quick change. And I maybe they're telling me that this is a quick process, the review, the life review. Now we're getting in that 7, the 7 of Earth. I really like getting that 7. It's a faith number. It's a very spiritual number. Then we have the 9 of Air. I feel like they're coming through to you. Your loved ones are coming through to you in dreams. So watch your dreams. You might have a dream journal next to your bed. That way, if you wake up, you could write down the dream. And even if it doesn't seem like it is from your loved one, you might write these dreams down and kind of ponder on them a little bit. If you wake up and you're like, oh no, that was just a dumb old dream, write it down anyway, because I feel like it might have some meaning for you, even if it's a bad dream. I really do. I feel like they're trying to connect with you through your dreams. So dig deep within those different dreams and figure out what the big meaning is that they're trying to bring to you. I will always give you a good night kiss. Anyway, yeah, just look out in your dreams, and as you go to bed, think about it. Think about your loved one at that time, and I feel like they're gonna come through to you for sure. Right at bed, think about them. I really think that that's what that good night kiss is telling you, is to think about them as you're going to bed, because they're really going to show up heavily in that. And as far as I know, this is the only card that talks about the heavens in this deck. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Embrace enthusiasm. And definitely watch out for these. A lot of people see butterflies as signs from the heavens. Your loved one is in a really good place. I really feel that that they're very much alive and well. They're just kind of in a different realm than what we can experience at this moment. And many of us are working at trying to connect more and more with that realm, because we do know that it exists. So definitely keep hanging out with me as I go down this journey, because I am connecting with these individuals, and the more I do it, the more I do it, I'm sure the better at connecting with them I'll get. Now I have no pain. So I think this probably goes back to some of those individuals that we talked about that were suffering here when they passed. So you can be excited about them actually passing. I know that's hard, and it might not make sense, but a lot of times we focus on the ending grief and what happened to our loved one, the pain that they went through. In reality, I really feel like we should be focusing on how amazing they are now, how they are in such a wonderful place. So this is really saying that it's okay to be happy, to be okay with what happened. Faraway places. Faraway places, yeah, that sounds very heavenly, doesn't it? And it's really not, it's not necessarily far, but it seems far. I mean, your loved ones are right there with you. They could be closer now than really they had ever been. And I want you to know that they're learning over there, and we kind of discussed that. We did discuss that already a little bit, that they're learning spiritually, and that's, I think that's the first time that I've talked about that in one of these mediumship readings. I didn't really think of that as in the spiritual realm. I just kind of assumed that we got there and we just kind of knew how to maneuver in that realm really easy. But apparently there's learning that's going on even in the spiritual realm, as I'm getting that coming through. And I feel like maybe with them learning there, that it can also assist us here on this earth as they acquire more skills and whatnot. They'll be able to come through to us more easily. So yeah, that definitely makes sense with the new horizons. That's kind of a learning process. They're learning and in a different reality, the faraway places. This card's reminding us to walk in beauty. And also kind of letting us know that the universe is amazing. It's extremely amazing. The connection that we have with each other and in the spiritual realm is really amazing. Walk in that beauty. Walk in the beauty. Be there with your loved one as you go down your path and you're on this earth, and know that they're with you. They really are with you. And I'm with the rest of the family. So know that they're with others that have come here on earth and have departed, and soon you'll be with them as well. And it's not a very long time that we are here on earth, but it's very suited for us to learn many different things as we explore this earth. And it's just kind of a small fraction of our existence. So I know it's hard to lose a loved one, and I know that many people out there have gone through some extremely hard times because of it. But I do really believe that they're alive and well in a different space. And again, it's such a small existence that we're here on earth, and we're going to spend much time, deeply connected with our loved ones and others as we move on beyond this physical realm. And we'll probably decide to come back to the physical aspect to gain more knowledge and understanding of different aspects, and be able to create and enjoy the space that is offered on Earth and other worlds as well. I'm sure there's other areas in the universe that individuals are exploring the physical realms. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me today, joining me in this video. I hope that you saw some synchronicities come up with the cards, with the numbers, that your loved one somehow came through. I really appreciate all the continued support as I go down this path within my life, and I enjoy reaching out to you and others that may be struggling or have just lost loved ones and are confused on different matters as to why this could have happened. And I really thank you for that opportunity, connecting with you and connecting with your loved ones and others throughout the world. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.